Good day, my spiritually savage family. I'm just sitting here chilling with my little baby, my cat, and I. And I haven't been on for a second. He just walked out, going to get something to eat. I haven't been on for a minute. Just sitting here collecting my thoughts, emotions, feelings, and all that good stuff. But I wanted to put out a quick message. And this message is specifically for women. I don't know if any men watch my channel at all. But if you do, you probably get some great insight on your wives, your mothers, your daughters, your significant others, sisters, etc., etc. And this video may piss you off if you're a man. I'm not quite sure, especially if you're still underneath that patriarchal energy. And this is no shade to men at all. Not at all. I love men. I love them. I think they're wonderful. I think they are fantastic. I think they have positive attributes. And with that being said, let me talk to my sisters. No matter what nationality, creed, color you are, no matter what religion you practice, whether you practice a religion or not. If you're an atheist, you may find something useful. But this message is for women, particular women. And I wanted you to know something, just in case no one told you. You are powerful beyond measure. What do I mean by that? I mean, you have not tapped into your full potential yet. I don't care how old you are. You've not tapped into it. And the moment you do, you will realize that you are the catalyst for a change. Change as far as healing. The moment you decide to take yourself seriously, the moment you decide to put yourself first, no matter if you're married, single, have children or not, the moment you decide that, you recapture your power. And in some instances, you may be taking that power back. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother video. And we don't have time for that right now, right? Okay. That is just the beginning part, though. But the moment you realize that you actually hold the power, and some of y'all may be thinking, because I just heard in my head, pussy is power. I'm not talking about that kind of power. Although it is powerful, I'm not talking about that kind of power. What I'm talking about is healing from trauma. Whether it's trauma that begat in your childhood, trauma that happened 3 months ago, trauma that happened when you was a teenager, whatever it may be, whatever trauma you are still trying to get over. And in my instance, just to be honest and to be transparent and to be authentic, I had trauma that I didn't even realize was trauma. I was being affected by something that I had no clue about at all. And it was only when I did what God told me to do and sit still that it came to light within myself. But there's benefits to healing yourself, women. My sisters, we are so powerful. When I say we are so powerful, and I'm not talking about what's between your legs, darling. Get that part out your head. I'm talking about here and I'm talking about here. You have to heal the trauma that has fractured, damaged, broken, torn into pieces. And some of y'all may feel as if your heart has been shredded. I understand that. But the moment you invest in healing your heart space, in healing those triggers that make you mad, that make you want to run, that make you want to fight, that make you sad, that make you depressed, that make you feel like you can't trust nobody in the world. I've been there. I understand. But the benefits of healing yourself is not just for you. And that is the caveat. That is the blessing. You're going to be blessed by healing yourself. Why? Because you won't be triggered. You won't always feel like you got to go off on somebody. You won't always feel like you need to gather somebody up. You won't always feel like you need to check a bitch. You always feel like you don't need to fight. That is what healing brings you. And I am so speaking from experience, ladies. I am speaking from experience. The moment you heal yourself, you won't need to prove yourself to anyone. Your energy will speak for itself. But the added bonus is that the moment you focus on healing yourself, not trying to take everybody with you. That was my thing. I was trying to take everybody with me. I was trying to take my mama, my sister, my brother, my nieces and nephews, my friends. I was trying to take everybody. I had that 10 of swords on my back, not realizing it was weighing me down. But I put those 10 of swords down. And the moment I did, another world opened up for me. And I realized by me healing myself, it spread throughout my family. And I can see it. I think in the beginning, I used to think that they were copying me, but it's not copying me. I am showing them the way. I am showing them to their path. By me doing what God is telling me to do and what my spirit guides are forcing me to do, which is basically go within and deal with the bullshit that I've been suppressing. The moment I do that, the moment I did that, I seen little changes within the people around me. So this quick message is basically heal yourself. Focus on yourself. And I know you may feel that it's selfish, and if you were raised and bred like I was to feel like family is everything and self-sacrificing is godly, it's not. You may have put other people before you, friends, family, children, husband, thinking you were doing the right thing, because somewhere along the lines, I won't say that. Not yet. I will say it. Somewhere along the lines, in my situation, I don't know if this may resonate with you, but in my situation, I realized that religion was distorted when it was taught to me. It literally, I won't say force, but I was raised to give my power away. It's like certain people weaponized religion. And to me, this is my personal opinion and my experience in my life. They took spirituality out of religion, and by way of doing that, they weaponized it. And I'll go into in-depth conversation about that at another time. But they weaponized it. They weaponized religion by taking spirituality out of it. And when I say they weaponized it, most religions teach you to give your power to something outside of yourself. Not saying those energies are not real, like Buddha, Yeshua, Jesus for some, Muhammad. Those energies are definitely very real. However, there's a more powerful energy that resides in you that was God given. Some may call it the Holy Spirit, some call it your intuition. It's many names for it, but it all is the same thing, and it was God given. We were taught to rely on someone coming to save us instead of us being able to save ourselves, if that makes any sense to you. So, I want you to focus on how you can heal yourself. And I understand it may be difficult for you to do, especially if you have children, family, a job. But like I tell my sister-in-law, you can carve out 30 minutes. That for some that may be 30 days. So let me say this. You can carve out 30 minutes for yourselves for 30 days and you'll see a difference. Trust me. 30 minutes. I don't care what you do with that 30 minutes. You can sit in silence. You can meditate. You can go for a walk. You can watch your favorite TV show with no interruptions. You can take a bath, which is one of my favorites, with no interruptions. Maybe perhaps put a sign on the door saying out of business. I don't know. Be funny with it. But it is not selfish for you to take 30 minutes of your day for yourself. It's not. Self-sacrifice is not godly because you are one of God's children as well. Yeah, we're supposed to help our fellow man and help our children and help our husband and help our neighbors. But if you are doing all of this and sacrificing yourself, sacrificing your energy, sacrificing your time, then you are doing yourself a disservice. And I can tell you that's not what God wants you to do, especially if you're already depleted and he's trying to get your attention so he can heal you. You can't heal other people. You can't help other people if you are unable to heal yourself. Heal yourself, loves. It's okay. It's not selfish. And if it is selfish, so what? You deserve it. You deserve to be healed. You deserve to feel love. You deserve not to live in fear. You deserve to know that you have the power to change your life. And in doing so, you will be able to change the lives of your children, of your man, of your mom, of your dad, of your friends. Thus, changing the world. We can do this. You can do this. If at 45, if at the age of 45 years old, I am able to do this with that old adage, a leopard never changes his spots, or you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, this dog learned a few tricks. This bitch learned a few tricks. New tricks. You can too. And I don't mean calling myself a bitch disrespectfully. And as I said, that the star card. Yeah. You can be that bitch that's healed, that's not angry. That's not to say that once you healed, you'll always be kumbaya. You'll always be, oh, I'm this spiritual guru and nothing bothers me and I am so unbothered. No, boo, you're going to get bothered because you're going to be tested. Don't let that fool you now. Don't let anybody telling you that because they're spiritual, they don't get pissed off or they don't get mad. No. That is not the truth. But what it will allow you to do is step outside of the situation and view it remotely to decide intelligently whether or not you need to gather somebody up or you just need to walk away and smile and let God and karma do his thing. There's a reason why you're angry. And it's not because somebody pissed you off or somebody took your money. Those things happen. There's a reason why. And during your healing process, when you start doing your shadow work to get to the gut of it, to get to the nooks and crannies, you'll realize that. So it's time. Whenever you come across this video, no matter if you've been on your healing journey already, this may be just an extra added push for you to keep going because it doesn't stop. It's ever evolving. And one thing I want to say before I end this video, just so you'll know, you won't be just healing from things that you are aware of. You will also be healing from generational things that you are unaware of. Some things you may be aware of, like I was aware of, and this is just being transparent again, just to let you know that I am a real person and I still have struggles. I had to heal from one of my generational curses was abusive relationships. And to be honest, because I wasn't involved in a physical abusive relationship, I thought I had surpassed that particular generational curse, only to come to find out, no, I did not surpass it. I did not. It did not skip me. It just manifested itself in a different way, which was emotional and mental, dealing with a narcissist who was an undercover narcissist that I did not know he was a narcissist. He was very great. Very great. I met him at 25 and I was green. Trusted, believed. Now that would be another story for another time because it's very interesting. And I'm sure some of you can find some jewels to take away and apply it to your own life. So whenever you come across this video, whether you're in the beginning stages of your healing process, your spiritual journey, or you're in the middle of it and you're having a tough time because someone triggered you and you thought, damn, I thought I healed. This is confirmation to let you know that you're on the right track. Or if you've been on your journey for a while, like me, and there's something going on in your atmosphere that you can't quite put your finger on, there may be a devil in your midst. There may be a devil, an undercover devil that's wreaking havoc in your life. But you can definitely heal yourself. You can definitely heal yourself. It's possible. God always finds a way. So don't lose hope. Don't lose stamina. Don't lose your drive. Because you're there. It may not feel like it because all these emotions are coming up and all these feelings are coming up that if you're like me, you didn't even know that all these feelings and emotions existed, or you've read about them, but the only feeling and emotion that I felt was anger. And so I never sat still long enough to say, oh, okay, well, it's not actually anger, I'm feeling sad. Oh, okay, no, it's not actually anger, I'm feeling depressed. Oh, okay, it's not actually anger, I'm feeling, etc. You're almost there. It's coming. And even though this is an ever changing or ever evolving path, there are plateaus. There are landings. It's like when you climb a mountain and there's a clearing for you to sit down and gain rest before you take the next portion of the mountain. You understand what I'm saying? So there are levels to it. So you may be here trying to get there, but once you get there, you'll know because you'll feel different on the inside. This is ever evolving. I'm going to forever evolve. I'm never going to remain the same. The one constant thing is life is change. Remember that. If you're not changing, then you're not growing, which means you're dying. And we don't want to die. We want to continue to grow. Continue to grow. Continue to heal your heart. And continue to listen to your intuition, which to me is the voice of God. That internal knowing is God given. You were born with it. You may feel like it's out of whack now, and it may be. Mine was out of whack too. But the more you heal yourself and you love on yourself and you believe in self-care and you start changing your mindset and how you live your life and how you communicate with people, I'm sweating. You will see a change, not only in yourself, but also the people around you and the people that you come in contact with. Namaste. Peace, love, and light. I love you guys. See you next time.